So the other day, I received an email from one of our friends. The subject is breakup advice. The email starts, like every email should, telling me how great I am. Then he gets to the issue. He says, I recently broke up with my first real college girlfriend, but she keeps trying to get in contact with me and wants to try and stay friends. We'll get to this in a second. I've asked all my friends for advice and have gotten very mixed signals, so I was just wondering what your take was on it. Thanks, keep up the awesome work. I will. Let's talk about this. Alright, so see if this sounds familiar. You've been dating somebody for a little while, right? It's just you're not feeling it anymore, right? So what do? It's time to let her down or him down or whoever you're breaking up with easy. So you're like, hey, it's been great, it's been fun, it's not you, it's me, and I hope we can stay friends. Well, let's flip the script. You're the one getting canned, right? You think everything is roses. The other person comes to you one day and says, yo, it's not working, it's not you, it's me, I hope we can stay friends. Friends? I got enough friends. I want to make sweet love to you still. How could you do this? Yeah? Sound familiar? No? Just me? Okay. You know how many ex-girlfriends I'm friends with? The answer is 0. Not that I am opposed to it, but it just doesn't work out. It's not practical and it's not realistic. Usually, when a breakup occurs, one person wants it more than the other. And the person who wants it is always the one saying, hey, we can still be friends. No skin off my back, and you get to watch as a friend as I go and screw your buddy. Yeah, that's a lot of fun, right? Sounds awesome. You broke up with the person for a reason. You're just not compatible. If you were compatible, you would still be in a relationship, alright? And the way that it works in movies, where people are like, let's stay friends, and then they actually do. This is not reality for a bunch of reasons. Mainly because it just is silly. Alright, you got enough friends. Somebody that you have had a relationship with and had an intimate connection with for however long it was, is not somebody that you're going to go to the park and hang out with. Alright, the situations where it actually does work out in a lot of times, or a lot of cases, is when there are children involved. And this is still not something where they're buddy-buddy, right? Like, hey, yo, knuckle bump kind of thing. It's more about, hey, we got to get along in order to preserve the relationship because we've got children together. They're still not playing Frisbee on Saturday. Alright, so maybe you did maintain some type of friendship relationship after you broke up, right? Nothing physical is going on, but eventually I'm assuming you're going to want to date somebody else. Is this fair to the new person that you're dating? Absolutely not. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that nobody wants to date somebody that's best friends, or even good friends, or even close acquaintances with their ex, right? It just is weird, it's awkward, and you're supposed to be committing and invested in this new relationship, alright? Because if you're friends with your ex-girlfriend, you know 100% of the time you're going to get probed, you're going to get questioned, alright? You're already going to get the questions of, hey, why'd you break up? And then you've got to lie and say that she was horrible, not that she crushed you, right? So you already have this to overcome. Now you got to deal with her being insecure and like, oh, comparing herself to your ex-girlfriend, and if you're still friends, it's going to be weird. Then if you get in an argument with your current girlfriend, they're going to wonder if you're going and talking about it to your ex, your friend, right? Another no-win situation. The way I see it, gentlemen, there is absolutely no reason to be friends. Good friends with your exes. Can it happen? I'm sure. Are there people out there that are going to be like, yo, you're totally wrong, I'm best buds with my ex and it's awesome, it's great, she's the perfect wing woman? Somebody's lying to somebody, but whatever, I'm sure it can happen. I would now like to take this opportunity to prove how old and uncool I actually am. I have been made aware that there is an alarming trend of young people hooking up with their peer group or just friends, alright? You got a group of friends, nobody's technically dating, but you're all hooking up with everybody, right? Passing each other around, like an old something. What's old and you pass around? Anyway, I would just like to say that I find this incredibly sad and not good. You know, you guys, the young men that are watching this video, and young women if there are any, you need to respect yourself. And the act of sex has become so commonplace, and it's been made so like just casual and okay through the media and social media and all that stuff, that it's really sad to me. Alright, sex and relationships and hooking up should be with somebody that you care about. There are consequences that happen as a result. I know it feels good in the moment. I know that it's fun. I know that it's kind kind of like edgy and dangerous and all that good stuff, but it really can be edgy and it really can be dangerous, all right? Unwanted pregnancy for one, diseases for another. You need to be careful and you need to protect yourself. You also need to think before you just go screwing all your friends or anybody who will let you, all right? You need to, and that's the whole thing. It blows my mind, right? I'm like, is nothing sacred, right? Or is your body, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say or why I'm even on the soapbox right now. There, I'm off my soapbox. I don't know why I get on these tangents and rants about some social issues. Here's the deal. I think you're beautiful. I think you're special, and I care about you, and I care about your future. And it breaks my heart when I see what's happening with the young people of today. This app, Tinder, and all these different ways of just casually hooking up, meeting, and I don't know. I guess I'm old-fashioned in a lot of ways. And I just want your relationships and the people that you share yourself with to respect you as much as you respect them. And I just don't want to see you get hurt, pretty much. And I think you need to think about it, all right? Sex is good, but there are consequences that come along with it. There are also consequences with being friends with your ex or trying to. In my experience, it doesn't work. In your experience, who knows? I'd say it's probably not in the cards, but I've been proven wrong before.